Education Hub and Literary Arts Center of SDO English Academy.
An analogy describes the relationship between words. Subject, verb, your teacher.
On air. English Academy.
Good morning, dear learners! This is English Academy for Grade 5. It's nice to be with you today through radio. I am positive that you are all ready for another learning adventure with me. May I hear you say, I am ready!
I'm ready!
Wow, you are indeed ready. By the way, I am your radio teacher, Mary Grace F. Gorospe, reminding you to always wear your best smile to spread love and positivity. At this moment, I want you to get your Module 3 for the lesson about using complex sentences to show a cause and effect relationship. I repeat, our lesson for today is all about using complex sentences to show a cause and effect relationship. Now, prepare your modules and fasten your seatbelts, for we will surely have fun learning in English. Before we start, let us first review our lesson last time about clipped words. What is a clipped word? Very good! A clipped word is a word formed by shortening a longer word without changing its meaning. What are the three common types of clipped words? Correct! They are back clipping, fore clipping, and middle clipping. Will you give an example of clipped words? Wonderful! Some example of clipped words are champ, which means champion, dorm, which means dormitory, and many other more. It's good, children, that you seem to master our previous lesson. Now, before we start tackling our new lesson, why don't we find out the answers to your previous quiz? Are you excited? Wow, that's great! Let's now check your quiz to see if you really understood your lesson. Last time, you were asked to identify the meaning of the clipped words from the choices given. Let's start. Number 1. Always wear a helmet when you ride a bike. What is the meaning of the word bike? A. Motorcycle. B. Pedicab. C. Bicycle. Very good. The answer is letter C. Bicycle. Number 2. The fans screamed and cried when Justin Bieber appeared on stage. What is the meaning of fans? A. Cooling devices on stage that direct air current. B. People who follow and admire another. Or C. The loudspeakers used during a concert. Correct! The answer is letter B. Fan means people who follow and admire another. Number 3. Floyd Mayweather loves to ride a limo when he is out at night. What does limo mean? A. Rare breed of horse. B. Private jet. Or C. Expensive car. The answer is letter C. Expensive car. Number 4. You won't feel better if you don't take your meds. What does meds mean? A. Vitamins. B. Medicines. Or C. Drugs. Correct! Meds means medicine. And number 5, you need to study and prepare for an exam. The word exam means A. Test. B. Game. Or C. Lesson. That's right! Exam means test. Letter A. Alright, did you get all the items? Nice! You really understood your lesson well. That means you are ready for a new learning for today. But before that, let us first listen to these reminders.
SDO.
Hey, what are you reading? Do you even understand what it says?
Of course, as long as I have my dictionary. This book is called A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. It's a classic.
What's so fun with reading? You should see my new dance challenge. It has so many views already.
Nah, I'll watch it after I'm done with this book. After all, this can also be a challenge, you know.
Where's the fun in that?
Have you ever heard about Every Child a Reader program or ECARP? It aims to equip learners with reading skills to make them proficient and independent readers. It's StepEd's challenge to us, to read and learn. If I were you, take the reading challenge now.
Wow, sounds interesting. Lend me a book then.
This information is from the Department of Education and this station.
Tayo na!
And now, English Academy for Grade 5 is back. Get ready to have fun as you learn new lesson in English for today. Let's start! As I have mentioned earlier, our lesson for today is using complex sentences to show a cause and effect relationship. So children, at the end of this lesson, you are expected to identify causes and effects, combine cause and effect clauses using a correct conjunction, and use complex sentences to show cause and effect. Are you ready?
I'm ready!
That's great! Class, are you holding your modules now? Very good! Now, let's do the activity What I Know. You follow me with your module as I read the sentences. Identify the underlined phrase if it's cause or effect. Number 1. Because he played under the rain, his mother became angry. The underlined clause is because he played under the rain. Is it a cause or effect? That's right, it is a cause. Number 2. The street was flooded when it rained for several hours. The underlined clause is the street was flooded. Is it a cause or effect? Very good, it is an effect. Number 3. Mario got sick, so Luigi took his place. The underlined clause is Mario got sick. Is it a cause or effect? Correct! It is a cause. Number 4. The students couldn't go to school because of the heavy rain. The underlined clause is because of the heavy rain. Is it a cause or effect? Correct! It is a cause. Number 5. Children were told to stay home after the quarantine was declared. The underlined clause is children were told to stay home. Is it a cause or effect? That's right. It is an effect. Class, the sentence you encountered earlier show cause and effect relationship. You have noticed in the examples presented that there is always one event that serves as a cause and another event that becomes the effect. The cause is the reason why something happened, and it always takes place before the effect. The effect always happens last. To understand further the cause and effect relationship, let us study these sentences. Because he played under the rain, his mother became angry. What do you think is the cause? Right! The cause in the sentence is because he played under the rain. Therefore, the effect is his mother became angry. Why do you think it is easier to identify the cause in the sentence? Correct. It is easier to identify the cause in the first sentence because it uses the word because. The second sentence is, the boy broke his leg when he fell from the tree. What is the cause? Impressive! The cause in the sentence is when he fell from the tree. What about the effect? Correct! The effect is the boy broke his leg. Let us study the causes of the sentence, which are because he played under the rain and when he fell from the tree. Do you notice how the word structure of all the causes are written? If you erase all the connected effects, will they stand on their own as a sentence? You got it! If we remove the effects connected in the sentence, they cannot stand on their own. They become an incomplete idea. Therefore, can we consider them as a sentence? You're right! These groups of words cannot be considered as sentences since they don't have a complete meaning and they cannot stand on their own. These groups of words are called dependent clauses. They are called dependent because they cannot stand on their own and they are incomplete without the other part. This time, let us examine the group of words that represent the effect, which are his mother became angry and the boy broke his leg. Do these group of words have a complete meaning? Correct! They have complete idea. Can they stand as a sentence on their own even without the causes added to them? You're right! Without the other part, they can still stand on their own since they have a complete idea. These group of words that have a complete meaning are called independent clauses. It is called independent clauses because they can stand on their own even without the other part of the sentence. If we combine dependent clause and independent clause, they form a complete sentence. Can you understand our lesson so far, kids? Good! Let us know more about dependent and independent clause. Let's study the following sentences. The first sentence is, because he played under the rain, his mother became angry. Will you try to identify the dependent clause in the sentence? Impressive! The dependent clause is, because he played under the rain. Why did you say that it is a dependent clause? Very good! This clause cannot stand on its own, so it is dependent. The independent clause is, his mother became angry. Does the clause, his mother became angry, has a complete idea? You're right! It is independent because it can stand on its own and has a complete idea. In the sentence, the boy broke his leg when he fell from the tree. Will you identify the independent clause? Very good! The boy broke his leg is the independent clause. It has a complete idea, while the dependent clause is when he fell from the tree. This is dependent clause because it needs the other part to make it complete. It cannot stand on its own. Can you now differentiate dependent from independent clause? That's good! Class, Those sentences are complex sentences. A complex sentence consists of one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. These clauses are joined by subordinate conjunctions. Examples of subordinate conjunctions are the following: because, as, in order that, since, although, as a result, and so that. When the dependent clause comes at the beginning of the sentence, use a comma to separate it from the independent clause. Just like in the example, because he played under the rain, comma, his mother became angry. This time, let's do this activity. I want you to use a subordinating conjunction to join the following sentences. You only need to choose from because, since, and in order that. Are you ready, children? Great! Let's start. Number 1. Combine the two sentences. There is no dictionary here, and let us go to the library. Can you combine the two sentences to show cause and effect? Let's identify first the cause. What is the cause in the sentence? Correct! The cause is there is no dictionary here. So that means the other sentence is the effect. Now, what should we add to the cause? Correct! We need to add because, so the answer is because there is no dictionary here, comma, let us go to the library. Next, let us combine the two sentences. Our teacher gives us inspiration and our class can excel in many ways. Now, let us identify the cause and the effect. What is the cause? Correct. It's our teacher gives us inspiration. Now, what is the appropriate conjunction that we need to use to join the two sentences? Correct. We can use in order that to show the effect. So the sentence will be, our teacher gives us inspiration in order that our class can excel in many ways. Now, did you understand more our lesson, class? Great! Let's try these so you can understand it more. All you have to do is complete the graphic organizer on your module with the missing details. Just follow as I read the paragraph. Is it clear? Good. Pupils are not allowed to chew gum in my class. First, some irresponsible pupils make a mess with their gum. Another reason why I don't allow pupils to chew gum is because it is a distraction. When they are allowed to chew gum, pupils are more focused on playing with it, popping it, chewing it, and snapping it than paying attention to the discussion. This is why I don't allow pupils to chew gum in my class. Did you understand the paragraph? Good! Let us now complete the diagram. The effect is given. All you have to give are the causes why pupils are not allowed to chew gums. What are the two causes why pupils are not allowed to chew gums? Very good. The causes are gum makes mess in the classroom and gum is a distraction. Did you get them? Wow, you're doing great. You seem to have mastered our lesson. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Do you have any more questions, class? Very good. What is a complex sentence again, class? That's right. A complex sentence consists of one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. What should we use if we combine dependent clause and independent clause? Correct. We use subordinate conjunctions like because, if, in order that, and many other more. You are all doing great. That means you are now ready for a quiz, but before that, let's listen first to this reminder.
SDO.
Tayo na!
Girl, drink your beer. Try this pill. It will make you feel good. Wow, it feels great, but wait. Many people use and abuse drugs. Drug abuse can damage your liver and can cause heart diseases. Your mental health is also at stake. It can lead you to anxiety, depression, and addiction. Make the right choice. Value your life. Maintain your dignity. Always remember, no is an option. A friendly reminder from PNP, DepEd, and this station.
Tayo na!
And we're back! This time, children, I want you to get your quiz form from your kits. Fill out the things that are needed. Write your name, section, and the date today. Do not forget the lesson number that is all about the quiz. Now, we are ready for the quiz. All you have to do is to use the subordinating conjunctions although, if, when, because, unless, before, and after to make complex sentences out of the clauses below. Are you ready? Number 1. I'm going to the bank, blank, I will withdraw some money. What subordinating conjunctions should we use? Number 2. I made the lunch, blank, I got home. What subordinating conjunction should we use? Number 3. Submit the project, blank, the day is over. What is the missing conjunction? Number 4. I really enjoyed the concert, blank, the music was too loud. What is the missing conjunction? Number 5. Blank, you fix your bike, you won't be able to join us. What is the missing conjunction? Are you done? Let's proceed to the next part. In the second part, you need to combine the short sentences by using the subordinating conjunction provided to create a complex sentence. Number 1. The cops arrived. The thugs had left. The conjunction to be used is after. Number 2. I have to stay for tutorial. I failed the exam. Use the conjunction because. Number 3. We won't have practice today. It is raining. Use the conjunction since. Number 4. I woke up. I saw that it was snowing. Use the conjunction when. Number 5. You eat your vegetables. You cannot have dessert. Use the conjunction until. Number 6. I was cleaning the basement. The power went out. Use the conjunction when. Number 8. The sun rises in the morning. A rooster crows very early. Use the conjunction before. Number 9. You need to study your vocabulary words. You can do well on the quiz. Use the conjunction so that. And number 10, follow the road. You will see our house. Use the conjunction if. Are you done? Great! That ends our quiz. Don't forget to put your quiz forms on your learning kits. And that concludes our lesson for today. I hope you had fun learning in English. On behalf of our scriptwriter, Christine L. Gonzalez, and the SDO Isabela RBI production, this is Mary Grace F. Gorospe, your radio teacher, bidding you a sweet goodbye till our next lesson again. Have a good day!
English Academy.
An analogy describes the relationship between words. Subject, verb, your teacher, on air.
English Academy.
May bagong virus na kumakalat ngayon at naaalarma ang buong nation. Para di daw mahawa, ito ang solusyon. Kaya sunding mabuti tong instructions. Maghugas ng kamay para virus mamatay. Iwasan ding humawak sa iyong mouth, nose and eyes para COVID-19 hindi na makapuksa. Mag-face mask at mag-alcohol maya't maya. Maghugas ng kamay para virus mamatay. Iwasan ding humawak sa iyong mouth, nose and eyes para COVID-19 hindi na makapuksa. Mag-face mask at mag-alcohol maya't maya. Ang virus ay nakamamatay, kaya makinig wag pasaway. Stay sa bahay, wag nang gumala kung ayaw mong ikay mahawa. Mag-face mask kung lalabas, mag-vitamin C ng madalas, at umiwas sa mga matatao. Mag-alcohol para sigurado. Maghugas ng kamay para virus mamatay. Iwasan ding humawak sa iyong mouth, nose and eyes para COVID-19 hindi na makapuksa. Mag-face mask at mag-alcohol maya't maya. Maghugas ng kamay para virus mamatay. Iwasan ding humawak sa iyong mouth, nose and eyes para COVID-19 hindi na makapuksa. Mag-face mask at mag-alcohol maya't maya. Maghugas ng kamay para virus mamatay. Iwasan ding humawak sa iyong mouth, nose and eyes para COVID-19 hindi na makapuksa. Mag-face mask at mag-alcohol maya't maya. May bagong virus na kumakalat ngayon at naaalarma ang buong nation. Para di daw mahawa, ito ang solusyon. Kaya sunding mabuti tong instructions. Maghugas ng kamay.
Halina't matuto gamit ang ating radyo. Pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
Isabela. SDO.